sit back, sit back, sit back, sit back, and relax and enjoy this wonderful grocery haul. Before we start, I want to show you my wonderful nails that I got for Christmas. Look at these gorgeous beauties. Now, I thought it was a little bit odd that they are primarily brown and they came with burgundy other nails. I think a brown or tan or cream would have been probably better, but that's what came with these. I do love them so much. What cute little champagne glass and a little clock. These are more New Year's inspired, but I love them so much. Now, with all of our grocery hauls, we always start with the frozen or perishable items. So I'm going to start with the new items. I'm not going to start with the thumbnail just yet. Let's go ahead and show you the first one. This first one is going to be for dinner tonight. Can anybody guess what I'm going to be making with these crispy mini tater tots by Arida? Can anybody guess before I even say it? I have mentioned this several times in the other grocery hauls because this is a standard recipe that I make with the hash browns with the tater tots. It is tater tot casserole, and I'm going to be using ground beef. I'm going to be using a can of cream of mushroom. You can also use a can of cream of chicken, a can of evaporated milk. I usually use 3/4 of the can. I don't use the whole thing. And what I do is I'm going to brown the ground beef. Brown. I'm going to drain it, salt and pepper it. I put that in an 8x8 dish. I am going to add these frozen tater tots a layer to the top. In a separate bowl, I'm going to mix the soup can and the milk can. Mix that up. Pour it over and poke it in so it seeps into the meat mixture. And then I'm going to put it in an oven for 350 to 45 minutes, I think. If something changes, I'll let you know in the description, but I'm almost sure. But anyways, I love them, and this is one of my husband's and my kids' favorite dinners that we have. This next item is not a perishable, but I keep it in the freezer so I prevent little weevils from getting in the bag. I learned that as a tip on one of these cooking shows, that you should store your flour in the freezer. It doesn't change anything about it. This is gold medal bread flour. Bread flour, you'll notice that it's open because I just tried to make, I said tried to make a loaf of bread using this bread flour and this active yeast. This is Fleischmann's active dry yeast. It's in a bigger container because I thought I was going to be making tons of bread loaves, but I think I might not be. This wasn't that expensive. This was like $3 to $4 maybe. And after you open it, you need to refrigerate it. So anyways, I have the bread flour and this yeast, sugar, and warm water. And I followed a recipe, and I did everything I was supposed to, except I had to use a different baking method, like preheat the oven to a certain temperature, cook it for a certain temperature. And I did not bake it long enough, so I served it to my family sort of doughy. I was like, okay, everybody, I'm going to serve you the bread that I just made. It looks alright. It doesn't look as good looking as the ones online, but it looks good. I cut into it. I looked at it. It looked great. I buttered it up. I even said, do you want regular butter or do you want my next item in my grocery haul? Do you want the Texas Roadhouse Honey Cinnamon Whipped Buttery Spread? This is going to be so delicious. They're going to be like bread at every dinner. Bread at every dinner, please. This looks great, and it tastes great on their bread. So I looked out there when everybody was trying it, and no one was really saying anything, but they didn't look grossed out or anything. So I was like, how do you like it? My daughter was the first. She goes, very good, Mom. So I was like, was like, oh my gosh. And my husband wasn't saying anything. He's extremely polite. He's very kind. He is never rude. He's never mean. He is very polite and kind. The loophole, without lying to me, is just he's neutral. And he's like, very good, Mama. Or he'll go, nice. I said, be very honest with me because I have a Dutch oven in Amazon cart for $40 that I'm going to buy to make more bread. And he said, actually it's a little doughy. I think you might need to cook it a little bit longer or cook it different. So I was like, oh darn. So I looked at it and sure enough, I like pinched the middle of my cut slice. It was like doughy, like sticky. My sweet daughter was like, this is great, because she knew how excited I was. So I will still try it because I have these ingredients sitting here. I'm not going to waste them. It's just flour, it's the yeast, it's a little bit of sugar and salt and water, very little water, and baking it. So I'm going to try to perfect this bread so that they're like, oh my gosh, this is the best on the planet. You know, I did still eat my piece of bread even though it was a little doughy, and it did not upset my stomach, so I'm on the right track. I also had a little incident with getting a cake at Publix. It was not anything major. It was sort of funny. I had to get a cake for a baby shower, and so I picked out a pre-made cake from the refrigerator, like a quarter sheet cake. They're very inexpensive. They're $26. And so I got this cake and I had to put the writing on it. So I went up to Publix and I said to the bakery, can you write just a name on the cake? Can you write the name on there? Sure. So I get it back, and it was, no offense to Publix, because this lady was the only one back there and she probably didn't even, she's not the one that typically writes on cakes, but it looked like print and it was slightly uneven, and it was like, oh my gosh, but I didn't say anything. I go to this Publix all the time and I love Publix, so I'm not going to ruin anything. And I knew I could possibly fix it, so I went down the bakery aisle and I picked up decorating icing. This was only like $4. I figured the cake was reasonably cheap anyways. Let me buy this. And remember, I don't do this normally. I normally get Publix to write on my cake, so I got just this. Does anybody that bakes see anything wrong with just getting this to fix a problem? I didn't pick up the little tiny thing that goes on the end to make it a thinner design on your cake. So when I got home, I was like, darn, I forgot to get that little attachment. You know what I mean? That little, it looks like a triangle you attach on and you can, whatever. So I thought, let me put some of this icing in a Ziploc bag in the corner of it and squeeze it down, then trim the bottom really small, and then I can decorate it. Like I imagined the name flowing across the cake in cursive. And I did it, and it looked like someone had taken it, just blobs of, it looked worse than before. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I came up with the idea to go on Canva and type out the name in pink, faded, beautiful letters and print it out on cardstock, which I already had, and cut around the letters and put it on the cake, which is what I did. And when I got to the baby shower, everybody, when they saw it from afar, was like, what a beautiful cake. They didn't say anything. They didn't, I see where you cut it around. But of course I had to show them the before and after picture. I'm TMI and I have to tell them all the whole story about what happened. And I can't just keep my mouth shut and have a nice cake delivered even to the mother-to-be. It was like, this is what it looked like, and here's what it looks like. I don't know why I do that, but anyways, everybody had a chuckle. The last perishable is Lily's Toaster Grills grilled pepperoni pizza sandwich. This is the best if you like grilled cheese. They have this one and they have regular, and all they are is you defrost them in the microwave rush to get certain things done. And I went to go put my freezer stuff away. And Buddy is back from the walk, and my husband's just standing there. And I'm like, hi, I'm just putting my freezer stuff away, and I have like 15 minutes of taping. And he's like, oh no. So I'm like, what? I was going to wash Buddy off from the walk because it's wet outside and he probably got muddy paws and whatnot. I'm like, go ahead. I can barely hear it. I said, go ahead. There are kids out in the field making noise. You know, I can't control every single person when I'm doing this, and it's very minimal. Like, I don't think you can hear tons of noise. So let's keep going and hope you can't. This next one is a new one. It is Candy Kitten Sour Watermelon Gourmet Sweets London. I got it on Amazon. It says plant power vegan recipe. This is the neatest thing. You can tell these are going to be good. They are slightly squishy but pretty firm. Very nicely coated with sugar. Okay, let's go ahead and try it. Those are very good. Those are very good, but very sticky. I think half the candy is wedged up in my teeth. I can't get them out because of my press-on nails right now. They come right off. But very delightful, very mild, good. They're not very sour because I don't love sour candy, but they are very good. I was going to do all food first before I got to this, but this is a new item, so I want to go ahead and show it to you. This is Hello toothpaste. I've gotten Hello charcoal in the past. I decided to try Dragon Dazzle Fluoride Toothpaste, Blue Raspberry Natural Flavor. This prevents cavities, polishes, and brightens, strengthens enamel, and it tastes magical. Tastes magical. How adorable is that? I love the packaging. Let's go ahead and see what this package has to say. This toothpaste is magic. Say hello to brush time magic with Dragon Dazzle toothpaste that tastes like adventure and glory. It works brilliantly and is thoughtfully formulated with natural flavor, sparkles, and high-quality ingredients like xylitol and stevia. This friendly toothpaste helps brush away plaque, slays dragon breath, and polishes and brightens smiles. Something else to get fired up about. It's never been tested on dragons or any animals for that matter. This is the best. I'm going to go ahead and open it and see if it looks different. Let's see. Let's take this off. Oh, that smells good. Can you see anything magical about that? that we have to go to the store for upcoming week. I am going to try a bunch of new items, which will be on our next grocery haul. This is one of my favorite sweets that we make. It is salted caramel brownie mix by Duncan Hines. Very nice, delicious, and they pretty much turn out almost just like this. There's a lot of caramel that you can swirl into the brownie mix. It tastes delicious. I love it. It really doesn't last that long because we wolf it down. So great. Make life sweeter, but a little salty too. Duncan Hines salted caramel brownie mix. My husband loves Quaker raisin date and walnut oatmeal mix, so we got buy one get one free. This is instant oatmeal, so easy, but I find that one packet is not enough. I find that 2 packets seems like a serving. So if I eat this, I eat 2 packets. Let's see, it's not a big deal, guys. It's not a big deal. One packet is 140 calories, only 2.5 grams of fat, only 27 carbs with 3 dietary fiber, 11 grams of sugar, and 3 protein. So to me, having 2 is not a big deal, especially if you're going to have that for a nice little breakfast, maybe with an egg or something. But it is very delicious and it is sugary and I love it. Notice I have the giant size of the cereal because this is my favorite cereal on the planet. I love it. It is Honey Bunches of Oats. You all that have been here a while and have seen this on previous grocery hauls know what I'm about to do, but this time all I'm going to do is show you. I'm not going to say a word, and let's see if you get a little snicker. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to say anything else. The next item I have gotten before, but I don't think I've put it on a grocery haul because I got it a long time ago and I stopped getting them, but I got them again. I'm so glad I did. These are Publix Makeup Remover Scented Facial Wipes. Hypoallergenic, easy and convenient, deep cleans and helps moisturize skin compared to Pond's Original Fresh Moisturizing Clean Towelettes. There's 30 wipes and this is pretty inexpensive. And when I tell you it gets out all the makeup and dirt, I mean it. I have used Oil of Olay, I've used Neutrogena, I've used other brands for makeup cleaning, e.l.f., whatever. And I'll tell you this, these wipes are phenomenal. They're not greasy, they're not stinky, they don't smell chemical, they're very soft on the skin, and they get out everything. I had cleaned my face with something else and I said, oh, I bought these, I might as well just try, it's probably not going to be anything. It was orange. When I went over my face, this looking face right here that doesn't even look like I'm wearing makeup was like orange on the makeup remover pad. So I love this. Love it. And the last 2 items are produce items. A beautiful lemon. Just love how produce sounds, tippity tappy. Very nice big lemons that we got from Publix. Very beautiful, big, nice. You can barely smell them, but very nice. We add this to water. Sometimes we add it to our, what is it called? It's like a chicken fettuccine noodle dish with fresh lemon. Fresh lemon. Very nice. What else? If I had sliced mushrooms, I'd be making that tonight, but I'm going to be making tater tot casserole, so this is going to be just for lemon water. Lemon water. And lastly, this ginormous sweet potato. I bought 4 of them. I really only need probably 3 big ones like this for our dinner of 4. supports me. It helps keep me going and helps keep me buying all these trigger